Hi, surprise, surprise. So this is going to be a completely new and different style of what I usually do, because today I'm going to deliver something more educational and discuss about business related aspect that can help you get started in the world of investment. I have received a lot of questions from my friends in Snapchat on how I invest in the stock market, and that's why I decided to do this video. And if you're interested in knowing about my social media, you can follow me on my Instagram, Facebook, or even Snapchat, and everything will be listed in the description down below. And let's get back to the topic. So as you can tell from the title, I'll be sharing with you guys the 3 fundamental things that you can do to get you prepared before you get your hands on investing in the stock market. So number 1, you must open a trading account. You must have a trading account. So this is basically the main thing that you need to have in order to help you proceed in your investing journey. So if you already got a saving account, that's great. It's gonna reduce a lot of time. Basically what you need to do is you need to go to the bank and you go to the account and ask them to help you open a trading account. So in Malaysia, from where I stay, it will cost you around like 10 ringgit for the stamp duty, and it will take about, I would say, less than a week. But in my case, it took 2 to 3 days to activate my trading account. However, I would advise you to open a trading account in another bank. What do I mean by that? For example, if you have a CIMB as your saving account and you use it for your own personal spending, I would suggest you to open your trading account in another bank. For example, like Public Bank, Maybank, Hong Leong Bank, any other bank aside from CIMB. This is so that you can make your financial spending more organized, meaning each account serves its own purposes. For example, like you put in some funds for investment in Maybank, and then you put in some, let's say, in CIMB for your online businesses. So yeah, always try to opt for different banks' account for different purposes. So I will leave some information on which bank you can choose from to open your trading account in the description down below, where it details the differences of brokerage fees and clearing fees, or maybe even promotion that each bank offers in Malaysia. And number 2, invest on facts and real life statistics, but not opinion. Learn how to do your own research and not fully rely on others' opinion. Opinions could sometimes be a helpful reference, but it should not be used 100% fully when making any investment decision. Don't even bother listening to rumors that could affect your decision, because you may not know whether it is a fraud or a scam. Always trust in yourself. By all means, do your own research. So I have personally learned this the hard way, where when I first got started to invest, I made a mistake where I invest in a stock that I solely googled the top 5 best stock to invest in 2018. And I didn't make any further research on the company's profile and blindly follow what others had recommended in the site. So that's where I made my first loss. But luckily, it was I'll say a small amount of money. I'll say around like 100 to 200 ringgit, because at the time I was just trying to test the water and I was basically investing based on my luck. And now, it is not considered investing if you are putting in money based on luck in hoping that it will help you generate profit, which 99% of the time it will not, because it is practically gambling. So never invest in a stock that you're not familiar with, and never invest based on luck. It is more wiser if you were able to familiarize with the stock. For example, like you determine if the company is sustainable in the next 10 years, let's say. Or maybe you research on the company's fundamental or technical analysis. For example, like you see how is their profitability trend for the past 5 years, or maybe even determine how's their earnings per share, and so on. Also, you can catch up with the latest news and attend to their company's conference. Not to say attend, maybe you can watch it online about the company's conference, and it is even better if you keep an eye on their future plans. So basically, you just need to read more and learn more. So you can do some trial and error by putting in a little money on a particular stock that you had researched on, and see if your strategy works, because this is how I actually learn and develop my strategy. If you don't know what information to look at or to look for, I would recommend you to watch a YouTuber called Jeremy from the Financial Education, or maybe even watch a TV series called Shark Tank, and you analyze how they invest in a company. Or you can subscribe to this channel because I'll be posting more often in the future about what criteria do I look in investing in a stock, and what strategies did I use to ensure that I obtain a consistent profit. And now we proceed to number 3. So number 3 is that you need to be prepared and learn how to deal with losses. So the risky aspect about investing in the stock market is that it tends to fluctuate and it is often difficult to predict the future stock movement. There's a saying, we learn from failure, not from success. So in reality, it is not how much you gain that shows how good you are in investing, but it is how much you are willing to lose and deal with those losses. So those losses will become your learning process, which will help you minimize those mistakes in the future. So nonetheless, you can minimize the risk by doing more research, and what I have stated earlier at number 2, which is to invest in facts and read more. So you will get a tremendous insight and information in the internet. All you need to do is just Google those facts, or you can even get information from the newspaper. Aside from that, you have to be prepared and always have a backup plan. Don't spend your whole savings 100% on investment. You will need a backup income in order to assist you when you experience those losses. So that's why I recommend you to have a balanced financial planning. For example, like you spend this amount of percentage on investment, and you're gonna spend this amount of percentage, and you're gonna put it in your savings account, and you're gonna put the remaining money for your daily expenditure. So that is all. I hope that you guys find this informative and helpful, but most importantly, I hope that it gives you the confidence to start investing in the stock market. A wise man once said, clarity is power, and power is what drives you to take action. Do more, learn more, but ultimately invest smartly. And I'll see you guys on the next one.